state. The leaders decided to make this seal, and they wanted to represent something in Alabama. And what did they choose? They chose the rivers. I mean, you could say, okay, we didn't have I-65, so they couldn't put that. But they did choose the rivers and the waters. They thought that was more important than anything else they could think of.
So we decided we needed a nonprofit in order to make this more of a grassroots organization. We don't need to completely depend on taxpayer money or regulatory agencies in order to do this. This is you guys. This is your data. What we collect, we house it, but it's up to the monitors across the state to keep it going.
You may see a stream, or anybody can see a stream and may think that is something relatively simple, okay? But it's a very interesting, complex system, you know, and we call it ecosystem. And they have characteristics very unique, you know. And here you have a great
something. If that class was available by someone for you to go take that, just to go through it, because it's another whole different world when you start looking at those little animals in there and which ones indicate the strength of or the health, I should say, of that stream. You've got this guy here, it's good. If you got this guy here, it's better. If you get this guy here, it's even better. So we have our Secchi disc. Drop down in the water to see what the clarity of the water is. And we've got this thing marked right here. That's 1 meter.
Vertical as possible, okay? So all the drops are the same, at the same size. If you notice, because it's kind of warm, when you flip it, it starts dripping. So you may not have good control of how many drops, and you have to put in this one, for example, 10 drops. So to avoid this, what we found out is that if you squeeze a little, and then flip it and let it go, it sucks air and creates a vacuum. So now it's not. And we're going to add 8 drops, and it seems like there is no space for them, but these reagents are a little heavier, so they will go down to the bottom of the bottle. Okay? So if you're going to add the 8 of that, you don't have to cover them between these two or to mix them. You add these 2, and then you go with the other 8. And a brownish color is going to start forming. And that's because these 2 reagents are trapping the oxygen in the water. Okay? It's
how much?
3.
10, a white plate. You need to do a white plate.
Yeah, we have in there.
Do you want us to do this next?
I think we're still
Hold on to the top.
Add 10 drops of a wide range indicator.
You're going to add 1 drop at a time of reagent 7 and mix well. You're going to change to blue. You may take you can take only 1 drop, so don't.
Yeah, that happened, like I said, new ones.
Hold vertically the hardest
He's gonna drop her.
Okay, yeah, then you're
Shake
gonna
away, shake away. You can have it sometime maybe from the tip if you want. Sorry, I know.
Rub it and shake it. Mix it up real well. You're looking for your color pink to change to blue.
Alright, so
Just 1 drop in and shake it real well.
that's not hard.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Do not get the very surface, go down.
Oh, now I see it.
I think it's okay.
I will tell.
Then you got it now.
Neither will I.
Perfect. Okay, just put it back in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, you need the BGMR tablets. All right? Rinse it out a couple times. 10 milliliters in there.
3 times and then to 10.
I left my bottle of water in the car. That's the water.
Sit down.
Do you use Turbic or you do
You're real active.
you use Turbic, huh?
Hey, sir, you can use mine. Oh.
I had it in the car.
No pressure.
Both bottles at the same time.
Now I gotta fill it, you gotta fill it up to 20 ml.
That's what you need to say out there. Both bottles of water at the same time, and the cap on the other end, so the cap underwater. So you absolutely positive if you have no air bubbles in it.
Yeah. You can put the dry, you must have. They talk about it.